Drink your fucking water, nigga.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? Today I'm gonna just go over two topics. Get this question asked a lot. How to lose weight. What would you do to lose weight or burn fat or this, that, and the third? They want to get in shape. They want to slim down for the summer, shit like that. And they ask, what do I do? So I'm gonna just give you two things that I do. It's usually carb cycling and intermittent fasting. So I'm gonna start with carb cycling. I'm gonna get into both of them, but I'm gonna just start with carb cycling. So carb cycling, what that is basically is just you're rotating your carb days. So you're gonna have a high carb day, a low carb day. Some people do a moderate carb day, but that seems pointless to me. So I just do it high carb, low carb. So you can cycle them throughout the day. So let's say Monday is your high carb day, Tuesday be a low carb day, and Wednesday be a high carb day again, and stack it like that. And then you go from there. So an easy way to, I know it seems like complicated shit, but as you do it, it'll start getting easier. But this is more advanced shit. You don't gotta do this shit. It's more advanced. More people do this in the bodybuilding community than anything. But like I said, this is some shit I do. I've been, trying out different shit with my body to get back and, get into the best shape that I can and get the most performance out of my body. So you do whatever the fuck you want, but I'm just telling you this is what I do. So for carb cycling, basically what it is, I just focus on, easy way to get the number for it is how I do it, Alright, so on a high carb day, you'd take your body weight and then you would just multiply it by 2. So you would multiply it by 1.5 or 2 or even 3 depending on what you're trying to get out of your body on those days. So 1.5, 2, or 3 multiplied by your body weight will give you the number of that number right there. You put a G next to it for grams. That's how much carbs you take in on that high carb day, right? Whatever number you pick, you multiply your body weight by 1.5, 2, or 3. And then that'll give you your high carb day. Now on your low carb day, you take your body weight, you multiply it by 0.5 or by 1. And even at the higher end of your low carb day, 1.5. So anywhere from 0.5 to 1.5 is where you will multiply your body weight, and that'll give you a low carb day. Now if you're trying to lose weight, you would do more low carb days than high carb days, but either way, it really depends on what your body goals are and what you plan on doing. And all this shit doesn't work if you're not in a caloric deficit anyway. You feel me? So as much as you watching your carbs, you need to be watching your calorie intake. You feel me? So whatever. I don't have the mathematic number for that. You might need to Google it and search the mathematic number for your body type to be in a caloric deficit. For me to be in a caloric deficit, it'd be about 1900 or some shit like that. Anything under 19, it would be a deficit for me. Either anything under 21 or anything under 19, I don't know, I've been fluctuating lately. So anything between 1900 and 2100 would be a deficit or surplus for me. So you're gonna have to do the math and find out for you. Now also, what I do when I'm on with carb cycling, I usually do less of them through the week. Well, this is what I'm doing right now. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my high carb days. Tuesday, Thursday are my low carb days. But on the weekends, since I was trying to burn off get rid of some extra body fat and cut back down, I was intermittent fasting Friday through Sunday. So, Friday through Sunday. So I ended up turning that Friday into a low carb day and just kept low carb throughout the week. So Friday through Sunday actually ended up being low carb days and intermittent fasting, right? And then the workouts through the week are the same. I don't know how you do your splits. I do push pull split or upper lower depending on how I'm feeling. So upper lower, push pull leg split. That's one of the two types I do. But still go to the gym every day. You gotta work out. You gotta eat a healthy fucking diet. All right. This high carb, low carb shit doesn't fucking matter if you're still eating cheeseburgers, but you ate the low fat cheeseburger. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You still gotta be disciplined in what you putting in your body. So you need to pay attention to your macros. This shit is a fucking grind. It's not just like you do certain shit and it just happens. No, this shit is a fucking lifestyle. All of this shit matters, from your diet to your sleep pattern to your workouts to the type of workouts you're doing, to the type of cycling you're on and shit like that, the type of cardio you're doing. All of that shit matters. It's a lifestyle. And what you get out of doing in this lifestyle is that you'll start picking up tips and tricks and things that you can try. You take what you need and throw out what you don't. That's why I can't stand you motherfuckers that sit there and be talking shit like, oh, that doesn't work for me, bitch. If it don't work for you, don't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Just all this fitness community, this entire fitness world and shit, it's a cycle. Everything somebody told you or something somebody else said before, none of this shit is new. It's just whoever you're hearing it from. It's just different ways people do what fits them. If you need a trainer, get a fucking trainer. If you need somebody if you want to listen to a motherfucker talk about some fitness shit, you can listen to me. You can listen to somebody else. Take what you need and whatever makes you better, take it in. If it doesn't, if you're not seeing results from it, throw it out and try something different. The goal of this shit is to keep having fun with it so that you can enjoy your workouts, you can enjoy your diet, you can enjoy what you're doing. This shit is fun to me. I love this shit. This shit is a lifestyle. That's why it's Wolfgang lifestyle. I do this shit I do shit every fucking day. This shit is a grind, it's a hustle, and I do this shit, and I do it with a fucking passion. I love this shit. That shit changed my life. I love this shit. So, like I said, carb cycling is a way you can go about it. I didn't really get too in depth with it, but on your high carb days, when you have high carbs, you want to have a decent amount of protein throughout that day, damn near. You want to have a higher level of protein, about a moderate number. Say your carbs is just give you whole round numbers. If your carbs is at 200, your protein between 100 and 150, and you want to have as little as fat intake as possible on your high carb days, because that shit'll stick. It's gonna end up sticking to you. So as little as possible that you can get it. You feel me? So on your lower carb days, let's give you a whole number. So let's say it's 100. Right? You got 100 grams of carbs for the day. You want to make sure your protein is higher so that it can replace, so that you have the energy, so that it's more filling for you while you're not taking in all that carbs or the energy. You want to use that protein, that low carb protein day to build. You feel me? And even still with that, even though it's gonna be a low carb day, you're taking as little as fat as possible, and make sure your calories are low. All of this shit come with calculating your macros, you know, shit. It's a hustle. Like I said, it seems complicated, it's kind of complex, but as you do it more and more, you'll start understanding it, and you'll pick up tips and tricks, and then shit'll start getting easier. The more you do something, the better you'll get at it. You know what I'm saying? Just like working out. So working out, I'm telling you, working out is the easiest part of the whole shit. To get your ass in the gym is the easiest part. Now to become obsessed with that shit is another thing, but to get in the gym, that's easy. The diet is the hardest part, because there's so many avenues of the diet and different routes and shits to take. That's the hardest part. You're gonna go through a wave of different supplements you might like to try, different proteins, creatines, BCAAs, glutamines, all that shit that you're gonna be sitting in there looking at all that shit crazy. You're gonna have different vitamins, daily men's vitamins you wanna take and shit like that. And then eventually you'll come to whatever the fuck fits you will be right here. You'll end up coming to whatever the fuck you like and whatever fits you, and that'll be your routine. And as you get into your routine, it'll start getting easier. Right now, I know it sounds like fucking Japanese to you, but it's cool. So I'm telling you, if you have any questions about that shit, you can hit me up on Instagram, because that's the only shit I'm probably gonna write back. So you can hit me up on Instagram, or you can follow my TikToks as well. I try to post on that shit more, but I'm not gonna promise you shit. So, and with the intermittent fasting, back to that. So back to intermittent fasting. All right, back, my camera cut out. All right, so back to the intermittent fasting. So there's many routes for you to go on it, but I'm gonna just break it down for you like this. If you're a beginner, go for a little easy 12-12 split or 14-10, something around the ballpark. And I'm gonna tell you, the easiest way to do it, no matter what fucking type of fast you're doing, the more advanced to the lower end, the best way to do it is cut it off like around, let's say 9 or 10-ish, 9 or 10, whatever the fuck, whenever you get ready to go to bed, and then bleed your fast into your sleeping when your body's already gonna be naturally fasting. So that way, while you're sleeping, you're fasting, and then whatever else time you got left, you just cut it through and you'll skip breakfast. You'll skip through breakfast, and by the time lunch come around, it'll be time for you to eat. And when you eat, make sure it's something that's on your diet. Make sure it's something that's in line with your diet and body goals. You feel me? Don't just, because you're starving, don't sit there and just go get a junior Baconator or some dumb shit. Get something that's with your diet and just fight the urges. Some shit that help the urges is be water. Really it's gonna be water. I chew gum a lot when I'm fasting, so I chew gum, and then I'll just have a lot of water with me. But after the first couple days of doing it, you'll start, I pretty much put it to you like this: after the first week of your body your mind playing tricks on you, you'll be fine. After the first week, and then once you get more advanced, you can do longer time frames depending on your goals and shit that you want to do. I personally do a 16-8. It's easier for me to calculate it, so from 1 to 9 or 12 to 8. That's my eating windows. From noon to 8 or 1 to 9. That's my eating windows, and then the rest is I'm off. You know what I'm saying? And then in the mornings, the jury's still out about if coffee breaks your fast, but I don't think so, because I do my intermittent fasting my fasted cardio in the mornings, but I do it with coffee. I feel like the coffee gets me hot. My body gets hot and rolling, and then I like to do the Stairmaster, but if they don't got it, I'll do the treadmill or the bike. It depends on what the gyms, all the gyms are different, so it depends where I'm at. But normally I'll do the Stairmaster from anywhere to 30 to 45, fasted cardio, and then I'll do a lot of body weight movements afterwards. So pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, shit like that. And then keep drinking your water. You want to stay hydrated too. You don't want to faint. And then I probably won't eat. Same thing. I'm probably still not gonna eat until noon that day. But like I said, that's more advanced. And some people on the more advanced side, they'll do 24, and some people can do 24 hours of no eating. Just water. So, but that's, like I said, that's the more advanced side. But study up. Look online, get more information on this shit. Don't just take my word for it. Look online, get your info on intermittent fasting, what the tricks and shit you can do, carb cycling, Google all of this shit, get more information. Don't just take my word for it, because I promise you, you're not gonna be in the comments talking about, yo, listen to you when he died, yo. Not going for it, nigga. Drink your fucking water. But yeah, that's all I got for you. So hit me up on Instagram or TikTok, whatever. That's all I got for you. This is Wolfgang Lifestyle, and I'm out.